Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an I Cannot Wake Up episode of This Is Our Life. And now. So they claim they closed down nature. Isn't that ridiculous? Anyway, so we don't have money for a pizza. I don't have, we can't find the card to go get a soda.
I don't know what you did with it.
I did something with it. We'll find it. So what are we going to eat? That is the question. Well, actually, that is not the question, because I've already decided what we're going to eat.
Cat food.
Yes, cat food mixed with soft dog food with a little ketchup and mustard on it. If you've never had it, it's delicious.
I don't think you could eat it if you had to. You'd probably turn green.
So what are we going to eat? We are having tortilla español. If you don't know what a tortilla español is, it's similar to, I mean, the closest thing is an American omelet. Right now I have potatoes cut up, and they're in the frying pan with olive oil, salt, and pepper. And I put some of those dried chili flakes in there. Even though Spanish food isn't exactly hot, and if you actually look at the finished product, it's going to be quite significant. So you may not even notice those chili flakes. They're not that.
Bite down one.
Well, yeah, that's true. Basically what you do, I don't know how many eggs I'm going to use yet because I have to see some things. You take some potatoes, you put them in a pan with olive oil. Salt and pepper is optional. And you just cook them until they're just soft and not mushy, because they're going to cook a while longer. So it's like they're just cooked through or almost cooked through. And you can do this a number of ways. You can take the potatoes and you can slice them. So you have, thin sliced potatoes. Put those on the pan, in the frying pan with olive oil, and cook them until they're almost done. Or you can chop them or do whatever. Like tonight we're having it where they're chopped up. They're good-sized chunks, but they're still chopped. They're not minced. Not even close to minced. And they're in the frying pan. They're going to cook till they're just about done, or just when they get done. And then what you do is you take eggs. Take some eggs. Beat them up really good. Get a lot of air in there, nice and fluffy. Add a little milk if you want to. Add a little baking powder if you want to, or something like that. That'll help it rise. You want the air in there so it gets puffy. You should see some of these tortillas in Spain. They make them, but everybody makes it different. And and what I'm also going to do is add a little onion before the potatoes are done cooking. I'm going to add some onion to it. My wife doesn't like raw onion. I do, but she's sort of okay with cooked onion. So
Hector sends down their change.
what is he selling?
Pizza.
Oh. So the onion will go in there in a little bit. That way it'll have time to cook, but I don't want it to burn or anything like that. I'm going to take some garlic and put that in there just before I put the eggs in. And let it cook just a little bit. Cook the garlic just a little bit, but you definitely don't want that to burn, and it'll burn easy. I wish we had some jamon or jamon negros. Oh my God.
Cuba.
Cuba?
This is in Cuba.
Jamon negros. It's black ham. The meat in this particular kind of pig is black. It's the best in the world.
Everything.
The pig got burnt up.
And I believe it has something to do with its diet.
All you drive.
But anyway, we don't have jamon negro, so we don't have jamon. It's not like American ham. I mean, I am very reluctant to buy certain foods up here. For instance, there's Mexican chorizo and there's Spanish chorizo.
Oh, the chorizo up here is a mess.
Yeah, the chorizo you find up here is
Looks like it
probably,
belongs on a pepperoni pizza.
yeah, it's closer to a Spanish chorizo,
Stand in line.
but still not,
It does, doesn't it?
yeah, you know, it's still not quite a Spanish chorizo. Once we found Mexican chorizo. Once.
We were very surprised, too.
And we've been back to that
And it was
location.
in Walmart.
Yeah. The one over in Hinsdale. Hinsdale, is it?
When you first arrive,
Yeah, Hinsdale.
Hinsdale. But we've been back over there, and guess what?
They don't have it.
No.
Maybe
So,
everybody buys it like mad.
true. Could be. So, because, I mean, I like breakfast tacos. And some, you know, one of the things I like in a breakfast taco is chorizo. But we don't have that
Only
here.
trouble is they're a little greasy. It's a little
The-
greasy.
Very, very true. So,
when the time comes,
but we don't have jamon, we don't have chorizo. We don't even have bacon. Bacon would be, you take some bacon, cook it, chop it up, crumble it up. That would be good in it. But, and then, okay, anyway, so then you pour all this, like you could use like a dozen eggs. You could use half a dozen. You could use 2 dozen. It depends on the size of your pan, how thick you want it, how fast or slow you cook it.
How many hens are in the house? In the hen house?
Yeah. So what you come up with is something like that thick, or even that thick. We're probably going to make it about that thick. You have to cook it really slow. Now some people in España, they cook it to where it's still soft in the middle. I don't like it that way.
That's not good.
No.
Kind of raw.
Yeah. But I like it just firm. Then what you do is you take some pan de horno, which we don't have right now. Didn't make any pan de horno. Pan de horno is a Spanish bread. It's similar to a French or Italian.
Takes a long time to make, though.
Yeah, it takes a very long time. You have to let it rise, and then you have to let it rise again and again and again, and
Round and round and round you go.
yeah, yeah. And I always add extra olive oil because I like olive oil. Of course, I'm from Spain. What do you think I'm gonna like?
Olive oil.
Olive oil, yeah. So,
that's 2 cents.
um,
And they can buy it from the street vendor for double that, without the weight.
so anyway, so once the tortilla is cooked, it's not like a Mexican tortilla. I've had people say, well, where's the tortilla? Where's the tortilla? The tortilla is the omelet, okay? That's the tortilla. And what you do is you take some pan de horno, or you know, we're going to use whatever bread we have. I don't know what it is, Italian, French, or some variation thereof. And you slice it, thin or thick, whatever you want. And now, traditionally, you'd have tomatoes. We eat a lot of tomatoes in Spain. You take tomatoes, you squeeze the tomato onto the bread. We don't have any avocado. I actually like with a slice of avocado on mine, but we don't have any. So what you do is you take I like to butter and garlic, make like a garlic butter for the bread.
We didn't put our risk getting the avocado they had yesterday.
No, not at the kitchen.
They usually mush.
Yeah. And what we do is you take a slice of the tortilla and you put it on a slice of bread, and then you eat it. It's a tapa. It's like a sandwich, I guess, like an open-faced sandwich. But it's nothing fancy. I mean, this is a really good food that when you have friends or family over, this is what you serve. I mean, you serve tapas. You serve a tortilla. But anyway, so I just wanted to let you know. I'll see if I can make a video once everything's done. I can make a video of some of it, or take a picture of it. But there you go.